tumbles down. Renegades roam this cold-hearted town. Neon signs flicker, rebellion bold. London's blood runs black and gold. Born in fire, these streets ain't tame. Renegade souls know no shame. Under the surface, shadows hold. In London's veins, black and gold. Graffiti sprawls on ancient walls. Whispers of a revolution in the halls. Every step a story untold in a city that bleeds black and gold. Under bridges where secrets hide, voices rise like the raging tide. Ghosts of the past in whispers unfold. London laughs in black and gold. Born in fire, these streets ain't tame. Renegade souls know no shame. Under the surface.
Tyler Drake. You thought the unknown was the key to my UKW championship, huh? The more things change, the more they stay the same. Just when you thought you got all the answers, I changed the questions. Because what you failing to understand, like the rest of these suckers around here, this is Andre's world. And in Andre's world, I'm tired of looking at your face. I think it's time for you to exit. So the stipulation, if you lose, you out of here, buddy.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cass here, and we are here for the Go Home UKW Renegade, the final UKW Renegade of Season 6, and the final UKW Renegade on 2K24. And here comes the fallen angel, Mercer Monroe, as he is gearing, set, and ready to head on into Pinnacle, where he is going to take on Jamie Shepard.
And I am excited, Cass, for UKW Pinnacle. As we all say, it is the final stop on the road. It gets me emotional a little bit. We think of this whole season and how great it's been, how many new superstars we've introduced, how many moments we've had. And I think that really gets to a man's heart. And I think it does for you too, and you, Valente. But tonight we get to see Mercer. He is currently at the becking of a demon in Jamie Shepard. He is currently trying to take down a man who killed his partner and also killed him in the process. We thought Mercer was dead, but returned at Rumble in the Bronx. So I gotta say, I'm excited to see Mercer at Pinnacle.
You know what, guys? I am 100% excited for Pinnacle. It's the perfect time to see all the things that have happened in the last calendar year finally come and culminate all in, well, 2 nights now. Yeah, I'm super excited for Pinnacle. We are just, I believe, 5 days away from UKW Pinnacle 3 in Philadelphia. We're going to have a good-ass time there, but we're also going to have a good-ass time tonight, too.
We are going to see what UKW Renegade has to offer as its final piece de resistance to the UKW faithful, to the UKW fans, the final showcase of what the Black and Gold brand has to offer here tonight. And Mercer is looking for a little bit of a warm-up here as he's going to look to take on Azrael here tonight.
Yeah, Azrael, also a guy who's had a couple of opportunities here in UKW, but has not gotten over that edge. And this would be a type of match where you could see a guy like Azrael going out with a bang, maybe getting a shot at something after Pinnacle. This is a guy that could get his shot at being something big, and to take Mercer down would be huge. But Mercer's got to watch out for injury. He cannot go into Pinnacle with an injury. He has got to end this match quick. He's got to be precise, and he has got to get the job done.
Yeah, and we know how Jamie Shepard can do with guys who aren't really at their best 100%, because let's just say he did do that towards Mercer Monroe in the beginning. We haven't seen him since then, but now we get the chance to see Mercer Monroe make a big comeback here. I'm excited. You know, he hasn't really started off his career in the best way in record-wise. And, you know, same with Azrael, too. You know, this is a good chance for both of them to turn around and get some momentum before Pinnacle.
It's also...
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, and Azrael had a great opportunity to get PJ Razor not too long ago for that Cruiserweight Championship, and he just was not able to get the job done. So he has had opportunities and just not being able to get over that mountain yet. And I think for a guy to beat Azrael, to beat Mercer, I think this could be huge for him. It could also be devastating for Mercer going into Pinnacle with a loss on his plate.
And one thing that is on maybe Azrael's mind a little bit more than Mercer right now, because I got to believe that Mercer's mind's fully cinched on Jamie Shepard. It has to be. But on Azrael's mind might be the UKW draft coming up. Because if Azrael gets a big win here, maybe that ups his draft stock.
For sure, and that would definitely be a steal wherever he goes. If he goes to Valor, that would be huge. If he gets moved, it would turn off really good for Azrael.
Everybody on the UKW roster is going to be completely reset. Now Mercer back to his feet. Mercer off the ropes with a big running knee left, and a lariat drops Azrael. The Fallen Angel has to find a way to get in a good groove heading into Philadelphia, because nobody has been able to knock off Jamie Shepard. He's only had the one match against Joker, though. So we're going to have to see if maybe Mercer, the other half of the Iron Disciples, could knock off Jamie Shepard at Pinnacle and maybe get some answers of what happened to his former tag team partner, Joker. Damn, what a lariat from Azrael.
Beautiful.
And now Az off the ropes. Look at that!
My God!
A
Took his head off.
lariat. Now look at Azrael again. Oh, went for another one. Mercer
Missed it.
found her way up. Counter back. Look at the release, German. Now Mercer got him from, got the neck, now got the arm, drops him down, and look at him lock in that wrist lock.
Oh.
Bending the arm of Azrael. Like you said, Cody, you mentioned that fantastic match that Azrael had with PJ Razor, whereas almost captured the UKW Cruiserweight Championship.
He indeed did, and he took PJ Razor to his limits, and we didn't think of that Azrael could do that at that moment, but he was able to prove that he is an opportunist. He can fight with the best in UKW, and I think Az has a lot of talent. He's on the, I'd say he's got the kind of move right now that Mason Andrews had when he started in the UKW, the ups and downs. And we saw how good Mason has come out from what he's done. I think Azrael can do the same.
Mercer now is going to run in. What a spinning back elbow. Is an absolute next level striking athlete is Monroe. But I'm really wondering if Mercer knows what he's getting himself into by accepting Jamie Shepard's challenge for Pinnacle.
A death match is what he's getting himself into. Who the hell would want to step in the ring with Jamie Shepard? I get you're angry. I get you're mad. He hurt your partner. He hurt you. But damn, would I not want to step in a ring with that man, Jamie Shepard.
Now look, Azrael countered off the top. Look at Az. Look at that. Beautiful. Hurricane run off the top. Count one. Count two. No, a kick out from Monroe.
So close, and that could have been devastating for Mercer.
Oh, look at that famouser from Azrael as well. Azrael wasting no time trying to keep the boots grazing. Look at Azrael turns his body into a weapon with a senton. And maybe Monroe doesn't have Azrael as much in his mind and might have Jamie too much on his mind, guys.
Yeah, you need to focus on what's right in front of you. I feel like I say that every damn day, but you gotta focus on what's right in front of you before you focus on the future. You gotta make sure you even make it there.
And you do say that a lot, Valente, but you're absolutely right. There is no doubt in Mercer's mind that Jamie Shepard's not on it. Jamie Shepard's everywhere, okay? We've seen this in the past. Jamie Shepard might be in your walls. He might be under your bed. If I'm Mercer, I'm worried the hell I'm going to get killed again.
Now, Mercer sent into the corner. Look at the damn hammer blows from Monroe. Monroe lifting him up. Look at Mercer. Monroe, beautiful overhead capture suplex.
Beautiful move by Mercer.
Monroe now. What's he going for here? Look at a spine buster delivered from Monroe. Into the cover. Counts one, counts two, but no.
No. So close, and you see he's frustrated. He wants to end this match quick, and Azrael is just not giving him the opportunity
Look
to.
at Monroe.
Oh my God. Those punches.
absolutely decimating the face of Azrael. Now Monroe top rope. Monroe has Azrael in his sights. Off the top goes Monroe looking. Missile drop kick countered. Azrael. Oh no, the Muay Thai knees driving that knee brace right into the rib cage. Now Azrael, what could he be looking for here to knock off Mercer Monroe? Az is going to go send him into the corner. Azrael, big shot. And now look at Az. Az is stacking him. Looking, building up momentum. Running elbow in the corner.
Oh my God.
And now look at this swanton bomb. Into the cover.
That might just
for
be it.
Monroe. Count one. No, a kick out at one.
What?
A kick out at one by Monroe.
I just can't believe it, but he's continuing
Oh,
on,
here
following
we
up with his
go.
next move.
Azrael setting a shot. No counter by Monroe. German. Monroe now. Got him dead to rights. Picks him up. Monroe. Sit out. Face buster.
Mercer now in full control. Mercer throws.
Ropes. Damn, another spinning back elbow. Now picks up a lifeless Azrael. Send him back into the corner. Mercer off the ropes. Big lariat. Big elbow. Peppering the face of Azrael. He's busted open.
I was going to say that elbow to the forehead. Busted Azrael open, and
God.
Mercer's looking like in full control. Oh my God!
Oh, Lord.
Now sits back in. Mercer was going to go for a sliding lariat, and Azrael trying to find any way to get out of the way of Mercer Monroe. What a drop kick. This is the Mercer Monroe we need at Pinnacle. Beautiful drop kick delivered again.
We need a man that's ready to go to war.
And now here we go. Just like he's looking to do to Jamie Shepard this Saturday. Mercer Monroe with the death grip around the throat. And just like he's aiming to do to Shepard, Azrael is passing out, and Mercer wins again.
Well, I think we've unmasked a killer here.
A man pent up with frustrations. A man angry for revenge for himself, for his partner. Jamie Shepard has a challenge on his hands.
If Mercer Monroe walks into Philadelphia with this in mind, the battle between the Shepherd and the Fallen Angel is going to be one of note.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an exciting match here tonight. We have Drya Dior versus Freya Starlight. And just not too long ago, Drya Dior was out here putting her title on the damn line, almost 8 days out of Pinnacle. Now we're 5 days away, and here she is again, putting that title on the line. She was able to overcome Sarah Irwin last week. Is she able to overcome Freya Starlight? Freya Starlight has had very little opportunities coming out of that women's breakout tournament. She got defeated by Rosie Crow. She's had debuted ever since her debut. She's not had too many opportunities. But tonight is a huge opportunity. Drya Dior is on a whole nother level. Night after night defending, impacting her match at Pinnacle. But if Freya Starlight wants to come in here and stop that wave of momentum for Drya Dior and make Pinnacle a whole different scene, that would be huge for Freya. I think if Freya is able to win this match tonight, we see a different type of match at Pinnacle. And if Drya is able to come away with a win tonight, how is she going to be feeling going into her match at Pinnacle? Is she going to be injured? She's going to be battle beaten. She is not going to be feeling well going in there against her match at Pinnacle with Violet Grimm.
And I have to say, there are plenty of things you could say about Drya Dior. Most good. But I'll add on to it. Drya's been a fighting champion ever since winning, the Women's International Championship. And, she clearly, wants to continue that tradition. And like you said, just recently beating Sarah Irwin, If you can beat Freya here, you have tons of momentum heading into your match at Pinnacle against Grimm.
And Drya, the UKW Women's International Champion. You gotta think that she's eyeing up a much bigger prize, the first ever UKW Women's Undisputed Champion. If she can beat Violet Grimm this Sunday on UKW Pinnacle Night 2, Drya is gonna be seeing herself walk away as Undisputed Champion.
For Violet Grimm, it's such a huge match for this women's division, and I couldn't be more excited for it. It's on the grandest stage of them all, UKW Pinnacle. It's a stage where history books are written, where superstars are putting in the UKW books forever. And I think if they can, Violet Grimm or Drya Dior can come out champion with the Undisputed Women's Championship, they will be written in those books for as long as UKW stands.
I think you're right, Dakota. I think that it's such a big moment for the UKW women's division because they see such a opportunity coming for them. While you can look at it on the surface as, oh, it's less prizes to fight for, that means that there is one prize to aim at. There is one undisputed champion, one goal in every woman's mind on the roster, one title to set after. Which means that when you win it, you're the best. You're the top of the division. There's been the back and forth of who is the best woman in UKW right now, whether it's Violet because she holds the UKW Women's World Championship, or whether it's Drya because she has the more impressive reign. So we're going to have to see. And I think at Pinnacle, it'll prove a lot.
And we're going to find all the answers we need at Pinnacle. 100%, I have no doubt.
And now look at Freya! Oh my God! Snapdragon!
I was going to say, if anybody can stop that wave of what Cash just said right there, it could be Freya Starlight.
Drya wanted her setup for Pinnacle has been much different than Violet's. Violet has not defended the UKW Women's World Championship in a long time. She did not defend it. She did not defend that title at Rumble in the Bronx. She did not defend that title at Fight Night. And it's really crazy to look at that Drya has been a consistent champion. Beautiful shot, and then another shot to the midsection. And look at the overhead kick from Freya. Look at this from Starlight. Beautiful suplex. And now Starlight maintains the grip for a second one as well. Turns her over again. Freya, 3 consecutive suplex and a kip up.
Freya's looking really good right now. She's able to keep Drya at bay, and if she can do that, she just might have hopes of winning this match.
Freya off the ropes. Beautiful lariat. Sends her off the ropes again. Look at this. Massive elbow from Starlight. I think Starlight knows how big of an opportunity as this is, and how also Drya cannot be at 100% after everything that Drya has been through over the past couple of weeks. Her match with Sarah Irwin last week on Valor, and just the multiple competitions that she's had, and it's got to be tolling on the body.
I'm going to say it definitely takes a toll at the champion to go through this. And like you said, Violet Grimm has not had a defense in any damn time. And I think that's despicable as a champion. That is what you have to do. And Drya has showed how great of a damn champion she has been. And all Violet Grimm is doing, sitting on her ass, doing nothing.
Now look at Starlight. Starlight, big knee. Starlight off the ropes again with a lariat. Starlight is putting the pressure on Drya Dior right now. Big jab. And another jab from Starlight. Starlight went for a third one. Drya ducked it, big kick. And there's the punch. These two falling back and forth. All of these punches and strikes back and forth are definitely raining down.
God.
And Drya's got to try to come out on top of this situation. Try with another big punch. No, but look at Freya uppercut.
Yeah, able to win that exchange. It's huge for her.
Now, look at Freya. Freya off the ropes. What a Spanish fly into the cover. Count one,
Boom.
count two.
Two.
No, a kick out.
So close. And you got to think Freya's mind is going through every obstacle right now. She was that close to claiming the gold. She's just got to stay focused.
Oh, now look at Drya. Drya counters. Drya, look at that. Look at Drya with the kick. Drya into the cover after the kick to the side of the temple. Counts two. No, a kick out from Starlight. Drya looking. Drya look, rolls through. Drya was gonna go for something, got caught. Big shot to the midsection. Big lariat. Incoming, and there it is.
Beautiful combo, and Freya has really been in control most of this match.
Now into the cover. After the Sunset Fit Power Gom counts
no.
two. No, a kick out.
That was way too close for my comfort, and I think it was for Drya's. That close to losing that title. Just 5 days out of Pinnacle is not what she wants.
Oh my
Put
God!
yourself in these dangerous situations.
She just went for a massive corkscrew moonsault that I think if she would have hit, Drya Dior would have lost the International Championship. But now Dior's got her pop-up putter delivered by Dior. Dior sends her into the corner. Dior could be looking for something big here. She's gonna lift her up top. Dior's gonna go, got her, bomb off the top.
God! Oh, already? She's gonna hit it already? Oh my God! Oh my God! Yes, Daddy!
There it is. The Yes Daddy connects. Counts one,
Nine.
counts
Nine.
two. That's three from Dior. Another international championship defense for the Brat.
What a hell of a match. What a hell of a performance that there by Drya Dior.
Dior with consecutive title defenses. Violet Grimm cannot say the same. Will Dior the Brat walk into Philadelphia and become undisputed champion?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the skeezy Brad Barnett, and he's looking to reclaim that TV championship from Rio de Janeiro at Pinnacle. He's already lined up to be the challenger, but tonight he's got a challenge in front of him. Like I always say, I've said it a billion times, you gotta get past what's right in front of you if you even want to make it to your future, right? So Brad Barnett has to look at what's right in front of him, and he's gonna fight.
And this match has major implications. And we found out earlier, I found out earlier in an exclusive interview with Tristan Sidney, because that man has had a lot on his plate recently with all the stuff going on with Joshua Garcia and Shane Roach. But I found out in an exclusive interview with Tristan Sidney that Brad Barnett and Rio de Janeiro, that match will be hoisted in a ladder match. The television championship will be defended in a ladder match. But also, if y'all remember, when Diego Ortiz signed his contract to UKW a number of months ago, he had a special law team put in place that put a secret clause in his contract that he could request one match whenever he wanted. That's the match he requested tonight, with a added stipulation that if Diego Ortiz walks in and beats Brad Barnett, he is added to the television championship ladder match at Pinnacle. So El Jefe has played his cards very tightly with his legal team, and he could be a new #1 contender for Rio de Janeiro's television championship.
And that could change the wave of what Pinnacle is. We talked about it during the Freya Starlight and Drya Dior match. Such implications in these type of matches will get you far. If Diego Ortiz can win this match, he pulled this match straight out of his ass. A lot of people didn't remember he put that in the call. So a smart move by Diego. If he can win this match, Pinnacle got even better.
Ortiz and Barnett eyeing up. Here we go. Here's the lockup mid-ring from El Jefe and Steezy Brad Barnett. But you got to think, if you're Brad Barnett, you feel a little done wrong, because he already should have been given the television title rematch. He had to go in and face Tristan McCarthy to get that at Fight Night, and now he's having to face Diego Ortiz to make sure it's a one-on-one rematch.
I think it's a lot of disrespect to the rock star Brad Barnett. As much as he's done for this damn company since entering UKW, it is too much disrespect, and I think he deserves to get his rematch against Rio De Niro with no clauses, no implications. Brad Barnett, Rio, one ladder match with a bunch of people in the crowd rooting him on.
Here we go. Here's Ortiz. Ortiz could be going for a big move that could be draped over Burnett. What a drop kick from El Jefe Diego Ortiz. And a beautiful Pele kick to counter as well. One of the best UKW Cruiserweight champions of all time in Ortiz. And Barnett might be in a bad position here tonight versus El Jefe. Look at Barnett looking early. Barnett, suicide solution. A massive suicide solution by Barnett. And now Barnett sends Ortiz into the corner. Lifts him up.
Barnett looking for here.
What the hell is Barnett going? No, the counter from Ortiz with an elbow. Ortiz going up. What is Ortiz looking for? Ortiz, no! Barnett off the top! Barnett with the German off the top! What a German from Brad Barnett into the jumping elbow. Nails Ortiz flush into the cover, referee in position. Count one, count two, but no, the kick out from El Jefe.
You gotta think Brad Barnett wants to end this match fast. No cause of injury. We've said it with Drea Dior in her matches recently. There's too much at stake at Pinnacle. And I think if I'm Brad Barnett, I'm trying to get out of this match as fast as I can.
But you got to think, if you're Diego Ortiz, you're not wanting to risk injury yourself, because you could also be added to that television championship match at Pinnacle. Count two, but a kick out from Brad Barnett.
And what a way for Diego.
If I'm being honest with you guys, you know, it's both ways. I mean, you don't want to risk injury, but also you don't want to have your chances, you know, sliced in half by adding another man to the match. So you got to put your all into it. You know, even though there's a chance of injury.
But yeah, Valente, I 100% agree. It's a bad road for Barnett to be in, because you don't want to put your full effort in, because you don't want to be less than 100% walking into Pinnacle. But if you don't put your full effort in and Diego Ortiz beats you, then your winning chances get sliced by 27%. Ortiz now to the apron. Ortiz top rope. Look at Ortiz again, splash. No counter from Steezy. Barnett now, second rope. Barnett looking. Barnett with a forearm off of the second rope.
Barnett has got to put all he has into this match.
Beautiful drop kick. And look at Ortiz. Ortiz is in the drop zone.
Oh.
But what is Barnett doing? Barnett off the ropes. What an elbow. Oh, my God.
Even the height he got on the middle rope was insane. But he's not going to go up top, is he? No. He is looking to go airborne from the ropes.
Oh, big form delivered. And a big shot again. Look at Barnett. Springboard cutter.
My God.
Now top rope goes Brad. Brad looking for the guitar rip. No! He was looking for the guitar rip. Ortiz! Brainbuster! Ortiz is going to Pinnacle! Ortiz!
He's gonna do it! He's gonna do it!
No, a kick out from Steezy! A kick out from Barnett! Ortiz is incensed! Ortiz looking! Oh! Thought they could hero, but no, Barnett moved. Barnett still on one knee, though. Ortiz catches him with a hell of a kick.
Oh, now Brad Barnett's in the drop zone.
Ortiz splash, no! Barnett, what is this? Barnett rolls through. Barnett's got the cover.
Oh, this is smart.
Here we go, count one. Beautiful cradle, count two. No! Oh, Ortiz saved his shot for Pinnacle.
So close. Brad Barnett's going to keep it up, though. He's got to continue on Ortiz. Give him no sign of life.
Beautiful shot from Barnett. Barnett cinching him up. Barnett looking. Barnett sits him down. Beautiful shot. And an uppercut as well. And now hoisted back up. Beautiful body slam. Barnett,
That's
top
where he
rope.
wants them.
Barnett could be looking. Barnett. What an elbow delivered. Holy highs of hell.
God.
Into the cover. Counts 2. No, another kick out from Ortiz.
And so close. Brad Barnett almost had his one-on-one, but Ortiz saves his pinnacle chances.
Oh, Ortiz, no, Ortiz, oh my God, high angle exploder. He nailed the high angle exploder. If he nails that double underhook brain buster, he's going to pinnacle. No, Larry from Barnett. Barnett now top rope. Barnett, no. Ortiz
Jump server.
Barnett, beautiful monkey flip. Now Barnett, what is Barnett looking for? He has Ortiz on the ropes. Big elbow to the back. Another elbow to Ortiz. 3 consecutive. Now Barnett grabs the back. Another elbow delivered. What is this from Brad Barnett? Backbreaker into a sit-out clothesline. Barnett looking. Barnett's going to go top rope. Barnett could be looking for the guitar rip.
That's it.
He's going to go. Oh, he's
Got to drag him away from the ropes.
This is smart from Barnett. Into the cover
Barnett
on Ortiz. Count
is shooting
1,
his
count
job
2.
to
He is
pinnacle.
going to pinnacle. He keeps the match. One-on-one ladder match. Rio De Niro, Brad Barnett. A fantastic television title challenge that is incoming between Brad Barnett and Rio De Niro. Holy hell, guys. We're backstage. And look, it's the upper echelon. And it's the unknown.
Oh my God!
It looks like tension. It looks like tension has still came over a little bit after fight night. And now. Oh my God. Whitaker.
Jacob Whitaker doing? What is Whitaker doing? Oh my
Slam.
God!
Oh my God.
What's Strucker doing up there?
Oh, Strucker.
Oh no!
Strucker's got that knee, and now look at Whitaker.
Oh my God!
Just like you were saying, Valente. Yeah, the match was made about the upper echelon versus the unknown, with the winning team getting added to the triangle ladder match. It's a massive, massive tag team title opportunity. And maybe the unknown getting the jump on the upper echelon.
He's getting a little advantage here.
Andre, buddy. I know you just saw what Whitaker and Strucker had to do to your upper echelon, but buddy, I wanna take the time to talk about what you had to say to open Renegade. I don't think you understand, Simmons. You really backed yourself into a corner with this one. You could have chosen any stipulation you wanted to. Hell, you could have had my hand tied behind my back. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted, but you gave me the upper hand. So Sydney gave me the contract, no disqualifications, no countouts. And if I lose, I have to leave United Kingdom Wrestling. The company that I built, just like my theme song says, brick by motherfucking brick. So, let's talk for a minute, Simmons. Let's talk about why you backed yourself into a corner with this one. If I cannot be UKW champion, I don't want to be here. I'm obsessed with getting back my title. The title that for so long meant so much for me. The title that I have put above family, friends, everything. I've put this damn company above everything. I've put my heart and soul into this goddamn business, and I'll be damned if you, Silver, or Cruz are going to stop me from reaching my destiny. Everett Creed couldn't do it at Rumble in the Bronx in New York, my home state. I'll be damned if you're going to do it in Philadelphia. I'll see you in Philly, Pinnacle Night 2, when Tyler Drake, the most valuable player, once again becomes the most valued champion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue on with UKW Renegade, we just saw a very passionate promo from the challenger for Andre Simmons' UKW Championship at Pinnacle 3 in Philadelphia. A massive match. Andre Simmons set out the challenge to start the night, that Tyler Drake, if he cannot beat Andre Simmons in the main event of Pinnacle Night 2, that Tyler Drake is no longer employed by United Kingdom Wrestling. He is no longer an active competitor. He is no longer a member of the board. He is no longer involved in any sort of the operations for United Kingdom Wrestling. He has to relinquish everything.
Well, you know what?
I was gonna say, it's a sad day. I think we both agree between each other. That is a sad day in UKW.
Yeah.
Oh man, Tyler Drake has been such a staple for UKW. He's been such a great competitor over the years, has been UKW itself. And if he loses that match, he is no longer involved in any damn thing. UKW brings a tear to my damn eye.
You know what? I haven't even been the biggest Tyler Drake fan my whole life. And I'll say this. The dude practically started this company. You know? From the ground up. This is his business. And who knows? I mean, like, we're days away from potentially seeing him not even be a part of the shit that he built no more. I don't know, man. It seems kind of weird. It feels really weird. It feels like I'm watching Avengers Endgame for the first time again.
And it's really a sad situation, but let's not act like that the bridge is already sailed, that the ship has already sailed. Tyler Drake hasn't lost to Andre Simmons yet. He has not been pinned at Pinnacle by Andre Simmons yet. So he is still involved in the active competitor, and I know that I am not ruling out the most valuable player from Sunday night.
And that is a great way to say that. Tyler Drake has always been one to never give up. No matter when he had the big man Luke Hammer in his face, no matter when he had Zay Jordan at his back, he was never one to give up. But tonight we get to see Isaiah Stevenson and Airstrike Andre Hall take it on. We got Luke Hammer Killer versus the breakout tournament winner. This is a great match here. These two styles fit perfect.
It's a very similar style between both. Heavy aerial offenses. Now look at Airstrike might be looking to go to the air a bit early, it seems. He's calling Stevenson to his feet.
I think that's what he's gonna do.
Look at Airstrike up top, Airstrike. Oh my God! What a hurricane run on the floor to start with Stevenson.
What a way to make a bang in a match like this. Only 5 days.
Airstrike, beautiful suicide dive. He is sending a message to PJ Razor, the Cruiserweight Champion, with this contest.
5 days out of your championship match, and you're doing this. Airstrike Hall's in full force, and we're loving it.
Beautiful dropkick counter from Stevenson, though. Stevenson sent in. Stevenson ducks under. Stevenson sends Andre into the ref. And now look at the beautiful backdrop from Isaiah Stevenson. Now Stevenson goes under again. Leapfrogs again. Stevenson was going to go for some sort of hip toss. Countered from Hall. Hall now sends him into the ropes. And a beautiful shoulder block stuns both men. Andre now off the ropes. What a kick. Jesus, man.
Just knocked Isaiah Stevenson out of his boots.
Now sent back into the corner. But he collapses out of it, still not recovered from that drop kick.
Hasn't recovered for any of the things Andre Hall has been able to send at him.
Now here we go off the ropes. Oh my
God! Holy hell!
Holy shit! That took my damn breath away. Stevenson just decked Airstrike Hall.
The speed he got on that damn lariat.
And now,
very speedy. agile guys here.
Now look, there's the hip toss. Cartwheel by Stevenson. What a drop kick. And you gotta think Stevenson feels like maybe a bit outshined by Andre Hall over the past couple of months. Because Airstrike is everything that Stevenson wanted to be. He wanted to be Cruiserweight champion. Andre has the opportunity to do that. Massive toe fake on Hero. And then off the ropes with a top rope moonsault countered.
Andre Hall has got a rebound. There he goes.
Here comes Hall. Hall decks him into the corner. Hall now looking again for that drop kick. Nails it.
If I'm Isaiah Stevenson, this is a match I want to win. Say Hall does win at Pinnacle. If you beat Andre tonight, you could have a chance at that Cruiserweight title. You have the win over the champion.
Now look at Stevenson. Look at the handspring from Andre Hall. Kip up as well. Into the standing shooting star press. Now here we go.
Andre Hall, what are you looking for?
Throwing him to his feet. Airstrike looking off the top. What a moonsault! Good
Just
Lord.
knocked the lights out of Isaiah Stevenson.
Stevenson now rolls. Rolled into the cover by Airstrike. Count one. Count two.
Count two.
No!
No! So
And there
close.
You see Andre getting frustrated. He has to find a way to balance himself out. He can't get overly frustrated. Now beautiful standing shooting star press again. Picking it back to his feet. Stevenson hooks him up top. What a massive senton. Oh, and they went for the senton, but Hall rolls out of the way.
It would have been a beautiful combo. Hall read it though.
Now look at this from Hall. Hall with a super kick to the knee. Look at Andre. Deadlift German. Airstrike picking him up. Airstrike sends him into the corner. Lifts him up top. What is Hall going to go for? A big shot. Andre. Both men standing vertical off the top.
Oh my
Hurricane
God.
Rana. Jesus.
Jesus, man.
Now Hall looking to stack him up. Fisherman's brain buster into the cover, hooking a leg.
That is it.
Count two. Noah pick out from
Whoa.
Stevenson.
I really thought that was it for Isaiah Stevenson, but he's able to stay in it.
Here comes Airstrike. No, got guillotined off the top rope. Now Stevenson's up top. I don't think Airstrike sees him. He's got him locked dead to right. Stevenson off the top. No. Whip for a shot from Airstrike. Stevenson now. Beautiful Hurricane Run off of the top rope. Stevenson finds himself running in. Shoulder block. Now lifts him up. That's the backbreaker off that top turnbuckle. Stevenson now. Second rope. He's got him locked.
What's Stevenson
Waiting.
looking for?
Oh, he went for the axe handle. Andre caught him midair with a flurry of strikes and an enziguri. Into a
taking
standing
control
shooting
back.
star press. And a running axe handle as well from Hall. Hall now top rope. No, he went for the moonsault. What
What
a
the
move.
hell?
Oh my God. Now off the
Man.
rope with a moonsault, but no, he misses.
Man, Andre Hall is impressing every week. Every time I see this man in the ring, something crazy is about to happen, and I absolutely love it.
Airstrike is trying to find a way to recover after the miss
Oh,
of that moonsault. He could be going double rotation here, guys. No, he went for Phoenix
Oh my-
Splash. He went for the Phoenix Splash, and look at the height he got.
It's insane, man, but Isaiah Stevenson is capitalizing on it.
Stevenson, kneeling power bomb. Stevenson's going to go top rope. Stevenson is going to knock off Airstrike. Hall swanton bomb. It's over.
Is Stevenson going to do it? That has got to be it.
It almost won Isaiah Stevenson the UKW Championship so long ago. That's not
No!
Airstrike Hall.
Andre Hall stays in it, and Isaiah Stevenson, no. cheaping on his opponent.
Big drop kick, delivered. Oh my God!
My
Another
God.
missile drop kick. Stevenson now calling for
Oh.
him, calling him to his feet. Look at that massive
Ooh.
corkscrew. Here we go. Oh, he was gonna go for another Tope Atomico. Oh, and now he got caught. Look at the cynical powerbomb.
Andre Hall.
Oh, now and Sandal delivered.
Stevenson was getting up, but he got caught with an accident. What's Hall looking for here?
Oh, it's time. Double rotation.
My
Off of the
God.
top. That double backflip moonsault.
That has gotta be it.
Count two. Bye-bye, Stevenson. Andre Hall might be the most impressive athlete that has ever stepped inside of a UKW ring. The height, the flashiness, the speed that Airstrike can get is unmatched.
I second that one right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, UKW's Renegade Season 6 finale. The finale for UKW Renegade is a massive tag team matchup. Zay Jordan, a former UKW champion, teams with Tyler Drake, a former UKW champion, to take on Rogue Abbott, a former UKW champion, and Andre Simmons, a former and current UKW champion. There has never been more lineage for the UKW championship in one match at one time. Zay Jordan, Rogue Abbott, Tyler Drake, and Andre Simmons, all key cornerstones for the UKW championship's history. Well, now this all gets put to the test.
Might as well throw the gold in the middle of the ring and call it a gold mine, because these four have a combined of just that. These four have been the absolute top of this damn company. Zay Jordan, Rogue Abbott, Tyler Drake, Andre Simmons. Doesn't get better than this. What a match put on by Tristan City tonight to finalize Renegade going into Pinnacle.
It's
You know,
genuinely
four-
one of the... Go ahead.
Four of the biggest superstars that you could ever think of in the history of UKW, all former world champions, and all cornerstones, not just for the championship, but all cornerstones and foundations for UKW in general.
And now, one thing that I haven't been noticing, but you can see it tonight, Drake is not as brisk in walking to the ring. He's not speeding to the ring like he has. And you got to think, if the stipulation that Simmons put on the UKW Championship match at Pinnacle is getting to Drake, Drake's taking in the crowd here. This might be the last time that Tyler Drake steps inside of a UKW Renegade arena, inside of a UKW Renegade ring, and sees the faithful.
Indeed, and you see Drake looking around, taking it all in like you were saying. And this is what Drake has stand for his entire career. He has stand for absoluteness. He has stand for the moment. Drake has always been part of the moment. He has always been the man at the center of it all. Tyler Drake is the man that started it. He is going to be the man that ends it. He is the one that stands in that ring as the MVP, and I can't be more excited for Drake's match at Pinnacle. It has so much stipulation, so much built up, so much history between this entire company and between him and Andre Simmons. The Bayou Bad Boy versus the MVP is going to be one for the history books.
Now we talk about how important that match is. Well, how important is the match between Rogue Abbott and Zay Jordan? We talk about Tyler Drake might having to leave UKW. The same stipulation is on the table for Abbott and Jordan, that the loser must leave UKW. The same stipulation is on the table that is being placed on Tyler Drake if he loses. Abbott
Definitely.
and Jordan Abbott believed, he said in his promo a couple of weeks ago, that UKW is not big enough for both him and Jordan. There is too much bad blood there, that he cannot put it past him.
And it's exactly that. Abbott and Jordan were friends turned enemies. They have been battling back and forth. 2 rumbles that they have taken each other out. 2 opportunities that they could have had for each other. Instead of maybe giving it to one another, maybe being friends, maybe being caring type of friends, they battled it out with each other. If there's not Rogue Abbott, if there's not Zay Jordan, there can't be both of them. That is how they stand in the ring. That is their battle, and I am excited for that match just as well.
You gotta think, who knows where the UKW Championship would be if it wasn't for Rogue Abbott returning at Wildcard and basically gift-wrapping the championship to Andre Simmons, the UKW champion who is making his entrance now. And nobody would have thought. Think about the interwoven stories in this matchup. Andre Simmons won his first UKW championship, cashing in on who? Rogue Abbott, the man he teams with tonight. Zay Jordan won his first UKW championship, pinning who? Rogue Abbott in a triple threat match at Pinnacle 2 with who else? Andre Simmons. Tyler Drake won his first UKW championship against Rogue Abbott. Tyler Drake's first UKW championship defense was against Zay Jordan.
It is so much history in this match.
A true fantastic. And it's more of interwoven stories than that. The battles that Simmons and Jordan had, flashing waves, that fantastic battle. The battle at Wildcard, the return of Rogue Abbott. There is no bigger story in the history of UKW than the interwoven story between these 4 competitors.
Yeah, everyone's had their own individual battle against each other, I'm sure, in one way or another.
But this is the culmination of it all.
It obviously poses some questions. Can these guys coexist? Everyone has an ego. I can say that regardless of, put everything aside, everyone has an ego here. Can you put all previous woes aside, and can you win a team contest with each other? Because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take teamwork.
And they say all roads lead to the same place. Well, I think for these 4 men, that is Renegade. That is the place that made it all. These 4 people have put their heart and souls into this damn ring. These 4 superstars have been the absolute embodiment that is UKW. And to be able to see these 4 in a match, in a ring together, it is astronomically insane.
Here we go, the lockup between Jordan and Abbott. The same lockup we'll see at UKW Pinnacle. And now Abbott with the jabs, countered by Jordan. Jordan with the chops, flying in here on Abbott. Abbott counters. Abbott back with the jabs, flying in. The super kick to the midsection, countered from Jordan. Jordan now hooks him in. Jordan sends him into the corner. Jordan picking him up off of the mat and sends him into the opposite corner. Jordan runs in, blitzing up speed, went for a drop kick. Abbott counters. Abbott now off the ropes. Abbott went for a move, countered out by Jordan. Jordan stepped back. Jordan now went in, flying knee. God!
What a knee. I'm surprised that didn't bust the hit open of Abbott.
Oh, here we go. Sent in the corner, and there's the first tag. Here comes the most valuable player, and a massive shot to the ribs. Oh, and look at Drake. Drake might be looking to attempt to show the teamwork that him and Jordan can possess. Look at Jordan. Massive rocket ship off of the top. Into the cover. Count 1, count 2, but now a kick out by Abbott.
Fast pinfall there. Abbott has been on the rope so far.
Abbott went for a big knee, countered. Jordan went for a big knee, countered. Now look at Abbott. What an enziguri off of the ropes. Jesus Christ.
And you gotta think about how much just Rogue Abbott and Zay Jordan hate each other. Zay Jordan hates Rogue Abbott so much that he was willing to eliminate himself from Rumble in the Bronx.
Wait, look at this.
Oh my
look
God.
at this.
What is this?
104.50. Wait, Andre Simmons
Oh
off
my
the
God,
top.
off the top.
Moonsault. Jesus Christ.
The Bayou bad boy went airborne.
Count 1, count 2. No, a kick out from Jordan. How the
And
hell?
I'm not gonna lie, if he pulls something like that against Tyler Drake at Pinnacle, there's no chance that Tyler Drake wins. Absolutely zero.
How did Jordan kick out of that? The combo, the
have no
450 and the moonsault from Simmons. Oh, now look, Abbott, the Abbott with the cheap shot on Jordan.
Changing words.
Oh, man, there's the drop kick. Oh, and now look at Simmons.
Like I was trying to say before, you know, Zay Jordan and Rogue Abbott hate each other so much that Zay Jordan was willing to eliminate himself to make sure that Rogue Abbott did not win Rumble in the Bronx. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If that's not hate, I don't know what is. That is Kendrick Lamar level hate on Drake.
Here we go into the cover. Count 1 after the Alabama Slam. Count 2. No, the kick out from Jordan. Jordan's got to find a way to make the tag. He has struggled to recover ever since that 450 moonsault combo by Abbott and Simmons. Abbott picking him up. Abbott with the tag back to Andre Simmons. Now Simmons sends it back into the corner, and there's the re-tag.
See the chemistry so far by Rogue Abbott and Andre Simmons.
Now look at the axe handle to the back of the ribs. And Jordan is really in a bad spot. And look at Rogue Abbott.
Main character is main charactering.
The frequent tags by Simmons and Abbott. And this is just brutal to watch, dude. Jordan is getting worked on. Beautiful axe handle to the arm.
Drake was trying to get the tag, but Jordan is just not being let up out of that corner.
Oh, and there's the tag. And now look. Look, they're going to go for it again. This is the same move that Abbott and Jordan and Simmons hit earlier. 450 from Abbott. And now look at Simmons. Simmons is back up. Moonsault again. Jesus.
Drake's trying to get the... Oh, my
shot
God.
From Simmons. Jordan's in a bad spot here, dude.
A super bad spot. This could mean the end of this match already.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Military press drop. Into the cover. Could be over. Drake's nowhere to be found. Count 2. No. Oh, no. Barely. Barely. He barely got that shoulder up. He had no life in that kick out.
Zay's got to be very disoriented right now.
Now sends him
trying to stay alive. He has got to make the tag. Find any way to make the tag.
Jordan was trying to crawl to Drake. And now look at this. Flatliner by Simmons. Into the cover on Jordan. Oh, and Drake's right there. Drake wasting no time. Drake is right on Andre Simmons' super kick. And he takes out Abbott as well.
Drake taking out House.
Oh my God, look at this. Drake now in position. Pop bomb. And now look at Abbott. I mean, look at Jordan. Jordan. 450
oh my God.
To Abbott. 450 delivered to Abbott. Abbott's been taken out on the outside. Now look at the big knee to the back of the head.
And now Andre's in trouble.
Oh, look at this. It might be time for Simmons to chase some crown. And can we get it? Do we see? There it is. The tag to the most valuable player.
A sneak peek of Pinnacle right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go. Looking for Simmons. Plants him over the top. Powerbomb.
Powerbomb.
Bring him up. He's eyeing up. Andre Simmons went for the axe handle. Simmons countered, big shot. Simmons with another shot to the ribs. TD powering back, overhand chop, big forearm as well. Look at the kick from Drake. TD off of the ropes. What a boot. Good Lord.
Taking out Andre Simmons. Hey, Jordan on the...
Jordan looking. What a cutter. Drop kick from TD. Now look at this.
Drake doing.
Drake suicide dive takes it, everybody. Good Lord.
Even his own partner.
Oh, but Simmons is
But Andre's up.
Oh, my God. What a shot. Now look at this. Look at, he's got him locked in that triangle choke on the floor. How about look at TD? TD fighting out of it. He knew he had to get out of that. TD and Simmons back up outside. Big shot. No, Simmons countered. Whoa!
God, the lariat right there by Simmons. He's back in the ring.
Simmons, TD. TD's in a bad spot
He's trying
here.
to get the count out.
Oh, Seth. TD, count of 9. No, Drake in. Oh, my God. TD made it in.
No.
But he got hit with no. No, he didn't.
Oh, wait, no.
No, he didn't. Lariat.
Just
TD
when you thought you were going to
was
see
gonna
a
go for an
Bayou
axe handle.
plunge.
God, the shot to the back of the neck of TD. Oh, he wants the tag. He wants out. He don't want nothing to do with the most valuable player.
Andre Simmons
Oh,
is
and
saving to be
Abbott.
scared of the MVP.
Abbott caught him. Abbott looking knee bar. The move that Abbott tapped Drake out with at London Lockdown that gave Abbott the UKW championship.
Is Drake going to tap?
Jordan's
You got to think
down.
if he going to tap.
Got out of
No.
it. Drake got out of it. Drake got out of it this time. Simmons went for a shot on TD. TD moved out of the way, but now the Kawada kicks from Abbott. Abbott looking. Abbott. Oh, but Abbott took his eye off of TD. TD's crawling to Jordan. There's the tag.
Oh, Jordan.
He gets the tag.
And now look at him and Jordan. Abbott and Zay Jordan. Multiple shots now, Abbott. Abbott again with the jabs. Big kick as well. Went for another shot. Jordan countered. Jordan sends him into the and over the top. But Jordan has Rogue Abbott in his sights
Jordan.
over the top. No. Now, oh, he
Trying to
went
get
for the
the
tag.
throw, but he tagged Drake.
He tricked out. Oh, and now Abbott. Abbott with the multiple shots. He was going to go for a move on Rogue Abbott, but tricked out Abbott. Now Abbott could be looking for something big here on TD, but no TD counters. Drake sends Abbott. Now looking to go something big on. Oh,
What is Drake doing?
this has become a signature move of TD over the past couple of months.
The hell?
This massive neck breaker off the top. Whoa, no,
God.
Andre.
Oh, but there's Andre.
Andre.
What's Andre doing?
Oh my God, the big shot.
Oh.
And Abbott's up.
And Rogue's up.
Oh no.
Oh, no. This is really bad for the MVP.
Oh, what are you? Abbott could be calling for the end of TD here. Big shot. Drake, no. He was going to go for the twister cutter. Drake now. Drake's got him up. Drake, belly, driver, into the cover.
Is that going to be it?
One,
Count two.
two,
No, a kick out from
one.
Abbott.
He almost had it.
Oh, the shot in the back of the head from Simmons. Now Simmons. No, Simmons. Choke slam to TD. Oh, and Jordan's in the ring. Jordan trying to run it. Simmons takes out Simmons. Big knee from TD on
What is
Abbott.
Jordan doing?
Oh, look at this. What the hell is going on here? Jordan's looking. Senton delivered.
Oh, my
And now TD over
God.
the
Look
top.
at Drake.
This is electrifying.
Oh, and Simmons. Look at Jordan.
Oh,
Jordan's
Lord.
looking to wipe out the champion.
Jordan's got the table. Is Jordan going to do what I think he's going to do? We got a broken table.
Oh, look at Drake. Drake with a final flash on the floor.
Oh, my God, Jordan.
Jordan's
Jordan on
got
my
him up.
table.
Jordan.
Oh,
table.
my God.
And TD sends Abbott in ring. Simmons has been taken out on the outside by Zay Jordan. There it is, hidden blade. Tip up.
That
Into
is
the
it.
cover. Count one, count two, count three. Simmons and Abbott have been beaten by Jordan and the most valuable player and the #1 contender for the UKW Championship, Tyler Drake, and a handshake between Jordan and Drake. All the bad blood put in the past.
What a win.
An amazing win to head into Pinnacle. These two have crazy matches at Pinnacle. Drake in the main event